Test. Cool. So I'm just going live right off the bat. We got a lot of things that we need to accomplish. So, yeah, I am happy to get back, get live, have a good time. If we get some clicks tonight, maybe I go live tomorrow, which by maybe I mean for show. If not, no worries, because I am basically just making sure I got the content I need for my weekly videos. But I want to make sure that viewer participation is at its highest when I am live. What the? Okay. Very nice. We are in a terrible spot to go live, but that's only because I have to travel back home. Give it a second, my frames will come back. Alright. So, the big thing that needs to be fixed right quick is just basically like as you're like walking this way around the castle, there isn't a natural spot 100% for the path to like split off. So let's just kind of like see if I can't figure that out real quick. What I was thinking was, because like the path has to go, I guess like essentially through this area, and maybe this is like the big, you could say like stopper. So let's just kind of like knock this baby out. And then this layer for sure too. Yup. This is the money moves. I feel it. I feel it in my soul. And like the big reason is not because I feel like the path is gonna go this way, but because it gives the path a little bit more of like a higher walking ground over there. And that's going to make kind of like the visuals, if you will, of this area over here feel a lot more natural. So, just so you know, that is kind of the thought process behind what I am doing right now. Although, I feel like this bush is going to need to be reevaluated. It's like, why am I up here? What am I doing? My bad bush. You were not made for that level of elevation, but now you are. Ooh, we get a little bit more beachfront by opening that up too. Very nice. Very nice. So, cannot hate on the beachfront property. Yeah, now we just gotta knock out a little bit of stone, make sure that shit look right, get some grass up on the top. Not what I meant. Boom! Shakalaka. And that is what we call fucking terraforming, baby. I don't know what the hell happened here, but let's fix that up a little bit. Make sure everything looks nice and kosher. There we go, there we go. Yeah, baby. So now we've got a little bit of a different terrain out here. So let's essentially take it from over here. Let's go boom, boom. We'll just start knocking out these middle blocks as like this is where the path is going. Oop. Hell yeah, if I just can stop fucking knocking 2 blocks. Yep, just keep knocking 2 blocks. There we go. And then let's head a few this way, and then go like that. My shovel is too fast! Yeah, like way too fast. Definitely need some water. Be right back, chat. Alright. Now we need to connect this up. I'm feeling like bam. Nope. Bam. Bam. Then bam. 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 No! Stop breaking 2 blocks. I just need to break the 1. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, we should probably start carving this out in like a 3 lane or some shit. Now that we've got it at the level that we've got it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? There you can see my strategy with all the bushes. Why does he have all them bushes? Torches. I'm hiding torches underneath my bushes. Hell yeah. Got them paths connected up all fancy like now. And it's nighttime. Damn! My inventory's almost full too. The fuck is going on? Alright. Hold up, chat. Just give me a second. I feel like I gotta go to the bathroom. All right. Back at it. In my mind right now, I just want to imagine that this whole little strip was just taken by Endermen. And I'm just here to fix that. Fixing the Endermen. Making shit ugly. Yeah. Endermen have no principles in build design. And what's crazy is if you know the Minecraft lore, the actual lore on Endermen, you would know. You would know that they were originally one of us. One of us. One of us. Geeble, gobble, geeble, gobble. So. Yep. Just wanted to ruin that for you. Me updating blocks just so they can fall. Lol. Wait, why am I doing that? Cause like... maybe we want to backtrack to here. And then we can go like 2, 2, 2. That was 3, but we were really doing the 2s. 1, 2, and maybe we just ixnay the confusion variable. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Then we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, there's another 3. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. Anybody got a spare 2, 2? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then just switch it up and start going up the hill instead of down the hill. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so that's where things start to become a little bit more complicated. But we're gonna keep going with 2, and there's a specific reason why. But we'll get to that like later in the video, essentially. Ah shit, where did I leave that bed? I need that bed. Day is setting. It's about to get darker than fuck. See, there's a creeper. Oh man. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? 3 times in it, 4 times in a row? Well, I mean 3. But like, bruh, like. Okay, good. He caught on fire. I'm out of here. Fucking zombies on fire? What the fuck? Another zombie. Another batch of zombies. Get away from me. Get away from me. Stay away. Stay away. Where did I put that bed? I feel like I slept over here somewhere. There's no way I just slapped it down and fucking left it. But I did. But I did. I think I need a little wizardry in my life. Had to make sure some wizard shit wasn't able to be seen on screen. You know what I'm saying? Wow. That was some good shit. Damn. I'm all full. Man, this is the greatest game to ever exist. I fucking love Minecraft, baby! Yeah, boy! Feels like it's been forever. That's how you know I'd be a little drunky. A little drunk right now, a little crunked right now. But if you thunk right now, then you punked right now. That's all I'm saying, you know, like, you're trying to step on, you better step off. Damn, I think I died. I'm back now, but I think I died. Fucking crazy how I've got 24,000 views, but my fucking streams don't be popping. And that's just in the last 48 hours. Because I know people be watching on the replay, and I love you guys. I don't know who you are, but I love you. You guys decent ass people. You know, watching this humble man's humble beginnings. But like, I wish I had a list. I wish I had a list. But nah, stream be cool. Streaming's been like really cool just because I've had a consistent amount of people for the most part. But also, I just know how to talk and talk and talk. Like, it's just a skill of mine. I can always be talking. I can always create some sort of line of monologue. There's a traveling trader that got stuck down there. That's crazy. I don't think that's where we want the path to go, though. I think we want the path, like, around. So what we'll do, so we're up 2. We'll go bam, bam. We'll go boom. Over 1. Over 2. And then over 3. Over 1. Right. This might be kind of hard to tell, but then like boom, 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 and then we'll go knock this tree out here, and then boom, 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 for no reason. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna fill that in, fill that up, and then just straight through. Cause like we got a lot of forest to clean too, you know. So like this will be great for that moment in the montage. But yeah, nah. I've almost got this whole outline done now, which will be lit. Cause like, what was it? Wait, where was it? Was it up? No. The path is over here. Yeah. Shit, I never grabbed that bridge over there. Or not bridge, what the fuck, bed. I don't even care to attack the mobs anymore because I have thorns. It's like, come at me, bro. I dare ya. Oop. That's what I get for attacking. The second I get attacked, they hit me back with the flame that I set on them. Some bogus shit. Alright. I have to collect this bed. I have to remember to collect the bed. There we go. Can I get a W in the chat? Thirsty. Oh, yeah. Wait. I don't know if that makes sense, but we'll make it make sense when we're actually placing blocks, baby. Which will probably be the next stream this weekend. We'll get a lot of stuff set up, though, before I get off. Like the path, and then all the blocks that are going to be needed, and then we'll make some lanterns and all the fencing. It'll be, we got a lot to do. Like, right now, it's just kind of like digging it out, and that's like, whatever. We have a lot. Alright. We'll, worry about the leaves in a little bit. It's going very, very smooth. Like the smooth stone. Hell yeah. And that is a dug path all the way around. Alright, now we just gotta put a bunch of fucking other materials together for the path itself. But like this path is only kind of like a piece of it. So like yeah, we'll have like this. But then we also have like the underground path and the castle and the caves. And that needs to be connected not only to this, but it needs its own river. And I have a source for where that river is actually flowing from. But we're going to also need to design that. So, lots of big tasks. Lots of big tasks. An Enderman got that audacious. We're gonna have to go through a mass extinction event or something. Oh, yo, what up, VR and stuff? I did not see the comment there. How are you doing? I don't know if that was just said or what. I've been kind of voting, or not voting. Been focusing in on Emptying out these shulkers. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, let's grab all the food. Man, I wish it would tell you, like, how long someone said something was, because that'd be a little bit of a neat feature. But VR and stuff, I would like to know more about that username. Why is it that? I got a background in VR. So, so right here, this is why I'm actually interested. Let me grab it. So this, I don't know if you've ever heard of the company Eon Reality, but this is my certification level 2 for Eon Reality certified AR and VR developer certification. And then here is my degree in and IT augmented and virtual reality. Is there anything I need to like censor before I like flash that? Like I'm like yeah whatever. There it is right there. So I love the username VR and stuff because yeah no I've got a background in that and that makes me so excited to say what's up to someone of the same you know kind of realm of being. You film VR games and everything else on Xbox and stuff. And that, yeah, no, hell yeah, I love that. My dream is to create virtual reality video games one day. It's just kind of hard to find some work in that field where I'm living. Oh, you make games in VR? Are you a coder by chance? I'm an artist. So you see why I ask if you're a coder. And join my Discord. It's on my profile. It's the only link on my profile, I believe. So if you can join that Discord, that would be awesome. Hell yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, because I've got some ideas for some video games. Obviously, like you know how that kind of goes. You got to keep that close knit until the time comes. But I would love to be able to work more in my medium within the art side of things. So, did I see something just pop up on my Discord that someone joined, or did I just tweak? Because I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. Um, shoot, that's awesome. How did you get into virtual reality, if I may ask? See, I don't need that much oak sap, but that only gave me one extra spot. Okay, wait. We're trying to consolidate resources. We're gonna have to fuck it. Type shit. Wow, we are just overstacked on resources. Oh, let's see here. I recently posted a Sopranos remake for the intro, and I'm getting a lot of clicks on that on my Facebook. Alright. Dang, I got so many resources. Okay, but all those shulkers are empty now, so that's the important part. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I see that you joined. I'm assuming that that's you, at least. Yep, yep. I love delay on streams because I know that like literally as you said that, like not a few seconds later, or not a few seconds before, I was just speaking about that. So that stream delay be kind of funny. But yeah, nah. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so what's in this? Okay, let's just try and pull everything that's tough. And I guess basalt. Okay, let's focus on the tough first. Oh, there it be. There it be. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was assuming so, just because of, like, what it is. But, like, the coincidences that someone just else randomly joins the Discord. But yeah, no, tell me about how you got into virtual reality, because, like, for me, I was, not sure what I wanted to do. I've always been really, really good at, hell yeah, I got that sub, baby. Um, no, I think I am pretty good at Minecraft. Not to like toot my own horn, but hold up. Let me sleep because it's dark out. And then I haven't been using my elytra because I zip around like a squirrel boy and I've grounded myself. But for a fellow VR brother or sister, um, let me just pull my elytra out real quick. So this is my castle, all built on survival. Unity coding. And then this is my city of Westfield, and this is on a realm, so I'm not the only builder. So what you're seeing so far has been me, but we've got Sage and Peasley as well on the realm. This is my sister's build. And then we've got some farms over here. We've got Dogville, which is another build of mine, but this is Peasley's island. And this is all of his stuff. And then over here is the city of Basidium, which is my other brother's build. We got Temple of Wheatslay flying over there, and then as well the city part of the city of Basidium here. We've got a pirate ship over there, and then, you know, just flying back to the castle, get back to work. But yeah, no, this has been a 2-year survival project, and I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, so I decided to finally, like, actually get at this shit and start going at it. This is my most recent, like, creation, like, fully me right here is this gas cage right here. And I'm really, really happy about it because it allows them to kind of fly around and have like some autonomy while still being stabled, you know? Um, but yeah, no, it's nah, no, 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 no. People are amazing in general. That's just what it is, and like we just all need to focus on hitting our stride. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is I'm trying to finish off the castle. So originally, actually, let me grab that. spyglass. Alright, we'll agree to disagree, because I can't let my ego take the best of me. So, this, and I have distant horizons, that's why it, like... I'll just have to take that at this point. Thank you so much. So I'm on Distant Horizons, which is a mod pack that allows me to see it whatever I set the value to. So I have a very nice view distance, you know, like all the way over there is almost like 400 blocks away. Um, so that's why it's distorting, but this building right here is the manor. And the manor was my first base, and now that I have quote unquote grown up, you could say, I've built this base, which is Castle Blackcrown. So Castle Blackcrown is kind of my new base, and the manor serves as a memorial museum testament to the olden times. So that's the manor on the map there, and then you have Lake Petrichor, and then this is the harbor, or I mean the Bay of Olorin. And then the animal house was built by Goose, Wheat Sleigh, Basidium. The Colosseum was actually something I built, but it was built off of another YouTuber's design. I just loved his Colosseum build. It was just chef's kiss. And that was kind of back in the time when I was still getting my feet dirty with really creating builds and playing Minecraft really hardcore. So the whole city of Westfield actually has like a list of like different creators' builds that I had inserted into my city. So it's kind of cool because it's a hodgepodge of different creators, and then I kind of just made it work within a city kind of a thing. But the castle itself that I've been working on, that is all me. 100% all my designs. The fountain is probably the only thing, which is this thing over here. I pointed at the screen IRL, but is the only thing that I think I've really taken from someone else, and maybe the well. Um, Otherwise, a lot of this is me. A lot of the interior design. I know I got some inspiration for this bed here. Um, Everything on the first floor was a mixture of like some things I'd seen online to things that I just wanted to see in real things that I wanted to create. Like this room here is purely me, and it's kind of like a chapel room inside the castle. The This room in here is another room that's just completely my designs. And just so we're clear here, these are player heads, and that's the only thing that I've ever cheated into the realm. So these player heads, you can basically get with command blocks, and I go into creative mode, full disclosure, right? I go into creative mode. I normally do it when somebody else is on the realm, so they're seeing me do it, because I'm working with like Sage, and he's like, hey, I need heads for this, this, and this, and I'm like, okay, I need heads for like this, this, and this, and then we go and like, I'll even show you the room, it's in the manor. But basically, I just click the command block, get the heads that I need, and that's how I get all these heads, like this gumball, that cache that you saw back there, and then this jar of green substance. So, you know, we get like really creative, and that's where I get like the heads for these guys as well, because I needed some guards throughout, and there's no other way to get those guards heads. And there's only a couple of duplicate guards heads, and I did that on purpose because they are twins. I love my base. This new base that I've been working on has been just an amazing project. Everything down to the most minute detail. That gate opens, of course, but this is the sort of main tramway through the realm. So when I don't fly with my wings, this is pretty much how you'd want to get around. What kind of virtual reality projects have you worked on, though? I'm interested, for sure. And then you said you made content as well? Got your channel pulled up for later. So this is my original base here. And then behind these paintings, there is all of our books that we keep, original copies. And then this is that command block. So you can't access it in survival mode. You can only access it in creative. But then, you know, we've got heads. Tons of heads. Do I have another camera down here? I needed a couple of cameras. Yeah, no, we should definitely talk a little bit more. I'd like to hear about what you've done. I've only really done one project. I worked for the National Science Foundation on a project for wastewater management, essentially just like teaching people how to take different types of samples, and then I was the team communicator for that project. Essentially, that was back in 2019, and I was like, hey, let's use Discord. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I've had a little bit to drink, so um, I want to make sure that I'm a little dyslexic, hence why I've always had a hard time coding. But yeah, a little bit of a slow reader right now, for sure. Um, but then I was essentially I did the environmental assets for that project, but I don't think it ever got published. It was kind of a screwed up thing. So like this all happened like in the middle of COVID, and I got a part of this like academy program that was supposed to like speed run you through like understanding like 3D simulation development essentially. And it did that for sure, but it was also promising like, hey, we're either going to get you a job at Eon Reality, which at the time was like number 3 for virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality development. And we'll get you a job in either this company or something else in that field. Well, COVID hit and the school hired me, which was great, but because COVID hit, I worked in a bureaucracy with first in, first out, so I got fired like the second I got hired essentially. And then I spent a few months like looking for work, looking for actual employment, couldn't find anything, and eventually found this company that was like, "Hey, we're looking for someone to basically run our production company." So I ran this production company for live dirt track racing for like 2.5 years, and it was miserable. I was underpaid, all this BS. My title was the COO. All right, I was 21 years old, 22 maybe when I gave up that position. And because I had already found my own employment, the promise to get me a job after college in their mind was fulfilled. So they never got me a job in my field, and I basically got screwed out of everything because I needed to make money. So yeah, now I'm a digital media strategist at a dealership, and I learned how to edit videos, hence the channel, so I could basically survive. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, bro. I don't even know what to do, 'cause like my passion is definitely would be like back into, creating assets and shit again. But my portfolio isn't there. My and I know it isn't there. I don't even like think about trying to apply for places. 'Cause I was talking to Kevin Bacon. I don't know if you know that name. He's done some stuff in the he's done some stuff. He was working at Intrepid Studios. I think he still is. But basically, when I was in high school, I was one of those guys that like donated a bunch of money to like Ashes of Creations, the most funded video game on or on GoFundMe. And I was talking to Kevin because I reached out to him through LinkedIn, and I sent him my portfolio, and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, you have promise. Just keep working on your portfolio." Do you know him or do you know of him? Just out of curiosity, because he seemed like a really really cool guy when I messaged him on LinkedIn. Like I wouldn't say I know him. I would say more of like I know of him. But we are connected on LinkedIn, which I thought was pretty cool because he has like a pretty good like pass in the MMO world, which is how I kind of got my gaming background, like as a gamer. But okay, okay. And so I reached out to Kevin. I was like, "Hey Kevin, I just graduated or I'm about to graduate from this program. I'm a really big fan of Ashes of Creations. I'm a Patreon supporter. Not Patreon. I'm a GoFundMe supporter. Think something like that. I'm a big fan of your work because I have played some of his other games. And I was like, holy shit. And and I was just wondering if you could take a look at my portfolio and tell me, what you think if I have a chance at being hired. And he's like, no, you don't have a chance. He was very straight up and straightforward. He's like, your portfolio shows promise. Just keep building it out. Here's the thing. I never really got to build out my portfolio. I never really focused on that because I was always focused on creating assets in the here and now. And I never like even took the time to like sit down and like render them in like some sort of way that I could put them on a really really highly, like I just fucked myself over so hard in that way. And because the school hired me, I thought I was gonna have employment. It's just like because they were like, yeah, we want to hire you this year's graduation class. You're our top artist, so of course that's who we want to grab. And I'm like, perfect. So no, I don't feel like or what was a bit rude because I don't feel like anything you said was rude. What's the context of something being rude? Or Kevin? Because I was asking him for honest feedback, and as someone that lives in like the artist field, if you're saying what his feedback was rude, I wouldn't say it was rude because when it comes to like artistic feedback, it's kind of like, at least from my perspective, it's always felt like Kanye. All right, like no one wants to tell Kanye that like Kanye sucks on something. Everybody wants to fucking like sit there and just be like, Kanye, that was the best shit that you just showed me. Thanks for giving me a pre-release. And it's like, okay, but I don't have any constructive feedback from that. Kevin gave me actual constructive feedback. He's like, okay, I see promise, but if you want to make it, these are the things you need to do. So while it could have been taken as like rude for sure, it was 100% blunt, honest. If you want to do this shit, this is what you got to do. And honestly, yeah, 100% constructive criticism would have been easier to say. But like it was straightforward to the point where like if and I honestly failed on that end, to be real, cuz like I didn't preserve my art in a way where I could show it off. And what sucks now is that I can't even like launch my files. Like right here, bro. I have some very amazing art. I've recreated Han Solo's blaster. I've recreated an entire pirate ship all the way down to the riggings. I've done a lot of fucking incredible projects, pyramid scenes, and all this shit. Weapons from like crazy kind of like whatever thought processes that I was having at the time. Just never really got to, because like it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg just to like render shit out now, and then even then I know it's not on the same level that shit's being created at now. You know, it's just kind of like a what it is thing. I don't know why I jumped out. I had like the like impulse urge to jump out of that hole, so I did it. Just like fuck it, like like it got a little dark there, but yeah, no, my dream and passion right now is to just get to the level where I can create games again, you know, because I will get to that level. I have a name for the studio. It's Vargerson, and I have the logo tattooed on my ankle. Like, this is a thing for me. But and I have a game that I want to create. So I really do want to work together with somebody. And I don't want to even, I don't, like most people are like, okay, I want to own 51% of the media. At this point, I don't even care about owning 51% of the media. I just need creative control of the platform that I want to develop. Because I've been, basically like, when I was a kid, I didn't, like, if I didn't get along with my brothers, I'd go hang out with my dad. And my dad was an entrepreneur, always trying to do some shit. So, like, I would sit around and like listen to business stuff all day. So I have a bit of a business plan, but the business plan itself, I'm not delusional in knowing that I need a serious angel investor. But yeah, no, but that's why I'm like, hey, I'd love to get in touch with someone that's passionate about specifically virtual reality, because what I want to create definitely is in virtual reality, but what I want to create is also a platform that allows other people like yourself to allow their dreams to actually come to life. Because I have one video game that I really, really care about. It's like my World of Warcraft kind of Lord of the Rings, if you will, plotline story. But after that's done, the rest of the business plan is built around other people and how to get their ideas out there. Because, like, I'm not the only one with a good idea, and I know that's for sure. What is that you have done? I love asking some wizard question like that. That made me feel wizard. Oh shoot, we need to pop off 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did not need that many sticks. I thought I needed like a whole shit ton. That's cool. See, okay, yeah, nah. That's cool. I love Terraria, Minecraft, those games. Is it like, how far along in development is it? Is it like, you said you never got it published. How long, like, how far in development? Like, game design document to, playable, you know, in a way. Doesn't have to be fully playable, but. Also, I kind of feel like giving you some exclusive content for my Minecraft stuff. I don't know when I'm gonna release this. 100% done? Okay, please tell me what's stopping you from publishing it right now. Like, I need to know. This is my exclusive content. I don't know if you play Java or Bedrock. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to talk. We definitely need to talk. Um, I don't know if you play Java or Bedrock, but I have created a chicken jockey farm. And essentially, okay. Essentially this thing produces chicken jockeys. All I did was take a zombie spawner. Oh shit. Get away from me. And if a baby zombie spawns... Okay, so on Bedrock, this actually works way more efficiently than on Java. The guy who made this farm originally, I've edited his original design. But the guy who made this farm originally, you can essentially get like 3 to 4 CDs per hour, chicken jockey CDs, with this method. And essentially all it does is it spawns zombies, right? And then I've added this little thing. This is all me. Yeah, yeah, it's basically a chicken jockey sorter slash baby zombie sorter, because all the baby zombies and chicken jockeys can get out of this. And then if you have like thorns on, you can like easily just get the CDs. Yeah. Chicken jockey. But I have like so many extra chicken jockey CDs. It takes so long for this thing to actually spawn a chicken jockey because I'm on Java. And on Java, there's a 5% chance for a chicken jockey to spawn when a baby zombie has been like basically initiated to be spawned. So then within that 5% chance, if a baby zombie is spawned versus a chicken jockey, that baby zombie also has a 5% chance to want to go and jump on a chicken before it does anything else. No, I'm on Android. So essentially, this thing just maximizes your chances for a chicken jockey, and then if you do get a chicken jockey, it's either going to be on the lead or it's going to sort out through the bottom over there. Yeah, no, I got on Android because of the video quality, but then also if I was to ever get back into modeling again, I know how to create an APK that I could upload onto my phone that could hold all of my models, and then essentially I could, using augmented reality, like project those models onto a QR code, and like I'm hoping that might be able to help me sell myself in the future. So like that's the only reason, that's half of the reasons why I'm on Android today. See, like, I know enough about coding where I can talk myself through the door, but I would never be a coder because I know I would just have a miserable time figuring out every line of code. And, like, in my they called it the academy. In my academy, it was like, okay, you can be a generalist, you can be a modeler, or you can be a coder. And after the first 2 weeks, I'm like, I'm a modeler, and there's nothing that, anybody can say to get me around that shit. Like, doop, 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 done, ready, set, go. I'm over that. Oh, the academy? Here, hold up. So like I said though, it wasn't necessarily a normal college experience. It definitely taught me all the skills though. So essentially, it was a 2-year course, and in the first 6 months, they teach you everything that you're going to need to know for the next 6 months. So they called it the Eon Virtual Reality Academy. Oh, yeah, you remember that hemp jar earlier that was in the meeting room? Yeah, no, that's IRL too. That's what that was. It was just being forward. um that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was just this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're on the same cultural level, so that's good. Um, I'm an advocate for marijuana. Um, I haven't been diagnosed with anything, but from what I can tell, I have like CPTSD, and like essentially, that shit just like marijuana just kind of helps me thread that needle in a way that keeps me on the golden path, you know? Big advocate for marijuana. So how long have you been like a coder? I'm trying to date you, by the way, so you know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how old you are. I'm 26. So it's on an equal playing field. Let's see. Do I want Yeah, I want to use lanterns, I think. And then I'm gonna need torches. Grab a couple stacks of those. Grab another one of them. And if you're not 6 years. Okay, so you're a few years behind me. Now I've got a little FOMO jealousy. You're 19. Hell yeah. So you've been doing this early. Now I can't be jealous because that's actually hard work. So, good for you. Um, yeah, no, coding fucking. Damn it. I hate it when the messages get deleted because now I'm gonna have to, like, hold up. Oh, wait, no, I read that message. Wait, why did its message redact when it said you were 19? Is it gonna message redact? Did you just? Oh, okay. You just aged up. You just had a you just leveled up. You just had a birthday. Yo, that's actually lit. No, No, that's actually, it sounds like you have a really like bright career ahead of you, like just like with your background already. So being 19 and everything that you've told me, I thought you were gonna be like actually a little bit older than me. So that's cool as all heck to like, cause, and this is why it's cool for me. From my perspective, I've always been, I won't say like I'm ahead of the curve, like, oh, I'm better than everybody else. I know more. No, I don't feel like I know more, but I've always been around more adult situations at like a younger age. And to hear or to feel like someone is older than me and then find out that they're younger than me, it's like, oh, cool, I'm not alone. Because a lot of people, they really aren't about trying to make that bag. And I feel like the people that are trying to make that bag, and this is the real truth of the matter, they end up becoming the personality of the beige bag that they're trying to attain. And like it it's like hard because like you're at the beginning, so you're not the beige bag, right? But like a lot of people become the beige bag because that's what they're trying to attain. They are what they eat, you know? And through becoming hungry for the beige bag and becoming the beige bag by being hungry for the beige bag, they like lose a little part of them, right? And like that's why I'm kind of saying what I'm saying now. It might not make sense. It's kind of like on some poetry level of stuff. But like don't lose don't lose what is important to you. Best advice I feel like I could give a 19-year-old that's hungry, you know? Cuz like I would hate to hear that you became beige, you know what I mean? No one wants to be beige. Like, and what I mean by that is like you just kind of get a little like doled out from the senses, doled out from love and life, you know? And like I don't I want people to always be loving life. Like I feel like that's kind of what the world is missing. Like why people are like jerks nowadays. It's like, nah, y'all ain't fucking smelling the roses, you know? Man, I think I need to get some more leaves. I don't think I have enough leaves, and that is not a W. I got mangrove, I got dark oak, I got a little bit of jungle. I'm gonna use what I can. We got two shulkers of ingredients that should help us get this path done next time we go live. We should slaughter some bunnies. Trying to just say the most audacious shit. But no, we are gonna go slay some bunnies because I have a bunny farm that could use my attention. Oh, but I didn't get to finish telling you. I don't know if you're still there or not, but basically like my first year of college was like, okay, so no, the first semester was like teaching where it was like practical application, and they were like just teaching us like a bunch of different stuff to like make a simulation. And then the second semester was us making a simulation, and that's when I worked for the National Science Foundation through a contract. Um I don't know if that was ever published. Like you said, it was pretty sus. But life goes on. I think I do need to call the stream for the night. Ooh boy. Getting a little sleepy. Got some work in the morning. So I think I'm gonna go to bed. VR and stuff. Thank you for the sub. I'm checking out your channel in a little bit, and man, it's been a good night. Got some things done. Next video, definitely gonna have probably not as much content as the last video, but um, it'll be a nice little chill sesh. You know, we have got a lot of clicks on the shorts. I'm at like 24,000 in 48 hours. It's like 500 an hour. So, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot necessarily, but it's some very steady growth. So, thank you everyone for tuning in either live or on the replay. Appreciate the support so very much. We will be working on basically the pathway down here starting off, and then we will work on the pathways outside and around afterwards. But I just want to get this stuff started, get the river done, and then we'll finish it off with the pass, and it'll be a pretty cool time. So again, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you